All right, Coach, if you could give an opening statement.
Just tough day for us. We've really got to look ourselves in the mirror, me especially, and we've got to make a decision, as a team, what we're willing to sacrifice to get better. People talk a lot about youth with our team and inexperience and youngest team in America, and that's got nothing to do with today. Today was everything about fight, and I thought we have shown that in our young season, but we did not today. We really took a step back, and that's on me, first and foremost, and just really disappointed, in the fact we went in down 11. I think we cut it to 1. We made a really good run in the first half, and I think we had a turnover that led to a basket, and it was like the wind completely came out of our sails. We've got to do a better job responding. We missed Steve's energy today. He turned his ankle at the very end of practice yesterday, but again, that's not an excuse. So just really disappointed. Our fans deserve better. Support that we get deserves better, and it will get better.
You kind of alluded to it, but obviously you started the game on the 9-2 run and then
Yep.
got themselves back into it. Was it just them hitting shots, or was it just that effort that you were talking about?
I think it's probably a compilation of both. We were up 8 early, maybe at the first media, and then we went about 7 or 8 minutes, and I don't think we scored. I also don't think we got a ton of paint touches over that span either. So, when we go through stretches like that, we've really got to try to buckle down and get stops. We did the same thing in the last game, and we were able to put enough stops together in the second half to come back and find a way to win. And obviously, Fayetteville State had enough guys that just down the stretch, we didn't do a good enough job respecting our opponent today. So.
You talked about youth not being the reason, and being so young, but how important are games as you're about to hit into conference season? How important are games like this so you can continue to give examples of how important every possession really is?
Well, I think it's just every possession we've got to understand is so valuable, and the possession with 8 minutes to go in the first half is just as valuable as a possession with 2 minutes to go in the game. I mean, it's still a possession game. So for us, young or not, we've got to learn that because we're not getting any older. We're not getting anybody new right now, and so we're having to learn the hard way. It's been a tough start to the season for us, but it's not something that we can harp on too much. I mean, we've got to try to respond and get better and focus on the next most important thing, and we just did not do that today. Whether it's the first game after Christmas or in the middle of November or the middle of February, it's not an excuse, and again, that starts with me.
Speaking of response and quick turnarounds, you do have another quick turnaround with it.
Yeah.
Just a couple of days away. What do the next couple of days look like as you get ready for a tough Vanderbilt team?
Yeah, I mean, we got less than 48 hours before we play an SEC opponent on their home floor, and it's our last non-conference game before we start league play. So I think right now when you go through something like this, it's not as much about the other opponents, it's about you. You got to focus on yourself, and not in a selfish way, but you really got to focus on your team, and I think that's what we're going to do over the next couple of days. And we've got to get better or the results will not change. And I tell our guys all the time, like it is about the process, but we obviously get caught up in the results so much, and today's results should have been different, but we didn't do enough things in terms of fight, energy, enthusiasm, some of the backbones of what we have as pillars in our program to change that result. So that's on us, and obviously we've got to look in the mirror and get better from that.
Thanks for your time.
Thank you.